Whoa. Good morning, everyone. We got an early start to our show for good reason. Last night, I attempted to set up my new gaming PC, and we had nothing but technical issues. It took over 2.5 hours for me to get it running, thanks to the help of the chat. Luckily, we did get it working, but number one, I didn't get to play much. And number two, I got stressed out and very upset, and I took it out on the wrong people. And so today what we're going to do is talk about what happened. I'm going to apologize. And I want to basically make sure that today, jumping into Street Fighter 6 for the first time, we've got everything settled correctly. Because I get a feeling that there's going to be some conflicts and stuff. Okay? So, today it's all about the PC in an abridged level 1 podcast that we're going to try to get through quickly so I can actually get to the game. So prepare your butts for PC madness right around the corner. Oh yeah, I'm still here. My hair is out of control these last few days. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, welcome to the show, everybody. It's time for the... Is the camera not centered? It slightly off center? Because basically yesterday I had to rotate the camera to show you guys the PC, but I was hooking it up. Excuse me, my cold is still persisting. And then when I rotated it back, it's like, I don't think it's centered right now. I'm not sure. If it doesn't look centered, let me know and I'll mess with it. It looks like it needs to be a little bit more, my head is in line with the tips bar. So it's good. It's centered then. Okay. That's all I care about then. Cool. Welcome to the show, everybody. So yeah, this is going to be an abridged podcast. Why is it shorter? I want to play on my PC. Yesterday, we were expecting the PC to show up early. It showed up very late, okay? Only in time, just in time for my late stream. Then we ran into issue after issue after issue, which we're going to talk about. And excuse me. And basically, if we're in a situation where that much is going on, I didn't get much time to do anything on it. Today, I want to remedy that. I want to have a very long gameplay segment where we're taking all of my characters of Street Fighter 6 for the first time on PC and essentially doing their ranking matches and getting them into, hopefully, high-level Diamond, if not Master. I don't know if it's viable to get anyone to Master today, but it would be great to get them to at least high-star Diamond today, okay? So, oh my god, this cold, of course. Gonna bother me today. Also, so this morning I wake up, oh my god, what's wrong? I got a giant cold sore on my tongue. I'm like, oh my god. What it is, it's stress, I think. With a lot of stuff going on in my personal life, and then the stress of getting this PC here, and that incredibly stressful stream last night, trying to get this thing, set up and working. It was, something else, to say the least. But, I think, we're good to go. I think the stress is behind us. We just have a few tweaks I want to do here today before we begin. In fact, you want to do them now, because to show you what I was doing this morning, I did a couple of things. First thing, I booted up the PC and it said, oh, your Windows isn't activated. So I hit troubleshoot and I activated it. So Windows is now activated. Okay? I installed new NVIDIA drivers. There's new drivers for the graphics card already, and I already downloaded and installed them. Okay? So the drivers should be, yeah, see? The drivers, August 5th, they're up to speed now. So those are all good. But what I was looking at is right here. Apparently what this NVIDIA app does is it auto-calibrates your graphics card to optimize performance for particular games, okay? In this case, I only have one game installed, Street Fighter 6, okay? And I don't want it to do that for Street Fighter 6. I would much prefer that I manually tweak it. Because as you can see right now, it doesn't even know what the values are. and it's recommending values I don't want. I don't want to play the game at 4K. I want to play it at 1080p, 120 hertz, 60 frames. So I don't want it to do this, but I'm not sure how to get it to not auto do this. You know what I'm saying? How do I negate it from auto configuring Street Fighter 6? I don't see a way to look. I don't. How do I do this? I know I'm out of the frame. This is webcam setup for the podcast. Don't worry about my frame. Nobody cares. I know I can change it in-game, Swagonito, but I don't want it to override my settings. You see my point? In-game, yesterday we set it all up. It's ready to go right now. But I don't want to boot the game, and then this NVIDIA app overrides the game settings. No, Yak Almighty, please. People are going to start arguing with me already. The best way to play Street Fighter 6 on PC is 1080p, 60 frames, 120 hertz or higher. Okay? Please don't tell me to play it at 4K. I'm trying to negate input lag. If you play at higher resolutions and everything, you get more input lag. I don't have a video control panel. Well, I do, but the app is apparently easier to use. It just does everything automatically. Like, I got my drivers right away this morning, no problem. Don't run the game from the app. Maybe. I guess it's what it is. Okay, so as long as I don't boot it from here, this shouldn't take effect, I guess, is what you're saying. Okay, Shug says it will not auto do it. If you boot the game and then you open this app, you'll see an optimizer button appear. As long as I don't click the optimizer button, it won't mess with the settings of the game. 2 thumbs up, thank you, Shug, because I would like to use this later on with other games coming up. I absolutely would like to use it. Just not Street Fighter 6. Street Fighter 6, I'm tweaking it myself to get maximum frame rate. Okay, so I got the newest NVIDIA drivers installed, and I updated my Windows. I activated it. So we should be good to go. Oh, by the way, I've compiled my shaders. All right, or at least I was. I set it up in Street Fighter 6 to auto-compile shaders. So whenever I boot this game, why did it not boot the full screen? Why did it not boot the full screen? It was supposed to boot the full screen and it didn't. It did before. I swear to you, earlier today, it booted the full screen. It's compiling shaders right now. There you go. How do I go full screen? What's the button? Alt plus enter. Thank you. I need to learn all this. I'm a noob, as you know. Yeah, I don't know why. It booted the full screen before and now it didn't. Okay, so there you go. It's going to compile shaders. This is what I need to do, apparently, when I play the game, or else it won't run right. Okay, so hopefully, fingers crossed, today when we play this with my characters, I try to, do my placement matches and everything, we're going to be the best optimal graphics plus no input delay at all. Okay? So this should be awesome. So Alt-Enter is what I want to do to go full screen on any app. And what was it that you said to close any app? Wasn't it Alt-F4? Alt-F4 closes, Alt-Enter full screens. Okay, cool. So another thing, I'm messing around with the color scheme of my PC, and the weirdest thing happened this morning. So I booted it. The RAM sticks were rainbow. Everything else was a set color. And I was looking at it like, why did it do that? And I don't even know how it did that. I think you can do that in the settings, but I tried to mess with the color settings, and I don't know what I'm doing. Like, there is a spot that says RAM sticks or whatever, but when I click on it, it changes the colors of everything, not just the RAM sticks. Because I was thinking, oh, you could have a 2-color scheme. You could have some of the lights one color and the RAM another color, but then I couldn't figure out how to do it. It is Alt plus F4? Okay. Alt plus F4 closes an app. Alt plus Enter, full screen. Gotcha. Okay, so as this is going on, let's go back to the show. All right. So listen, guys. I have to listen. When I'm out of line, all right, and I realize it, I gotta do what's the right thing. And the right thing to do is to apologize for last night's setup stream, because it was like a clown show. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I had a bunch of people all yelling at me in the chat at the same time, but everyone was telling me something different as to how to solve the problems of what was going on. And I got so stressed out, and I was yelling at people, and I was, you know, calling people out and insulting people. And that's the wrong way to go about it entirely. And, you know, I had a couple people actually write me emails apologizing to me, saying they were sorry that they were yelling at me in the stream chat. And I was like, I feel like it's the other way around. Like, I was the one being the jerk. I'm the one who was gifted a freaking PC, right? I'm the one who should be grateful. I mean, yeah, it sucks that we had all those technical errors last night, right? But I shouldn't be yelling at you guys. But the thing is, I want you to understand from my perspective, what I did was wrong. But at the same time, it's one of me and a whole bunch of you. And I'm here trying to... Oh, it looks like the shader's compiled. Okay, cool. Yeah, the shaders compile. Nice. All right, I'm going to close the app then. You said it was all F4? Sweet. Okay. Good. Now I can unmute the audio here. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So, whenever I'm on a stream, there's one of me, and there was no exaggeration, almost 1,000 of you last night talking to me all at once. And the first issue that we had is that I plugged everything in, turned it on, and it said there was no internet. Now, the weird thing about it is, I knew that it was getting some kind of internet signal, because it wasn't saying no internet detected. It was saying internet, but cannot get an IP address, right? That's what it was saying. It wasn't like, oh, no internet whatsoever. And if that was the case, you'd be like, okay, I know something's dead. Maybe the wire's messed up. Maybe the router or the modem. But no, it was just saying internet, but no IP address. In which case, I'm like, so something's up there. We got to figure this out. And no exaggeration, you guys, I say you guys because I'm just generally saying the entire crowd that was there in the chat, okay? Were giving me so many different responses. Delete the files associated with your Ethernet. Go and get updated BIOS files on your other PC off of this website, put them onto a thumb drive, put the thumb drive into your PC, and manually update the BIOS for the Ethernet that way. What was the other one? There was another one. There's like a third or fourth solution suggested. And then just restart your router, restart your modem, restart your PC, restart everything. Okay? So I was, go into admin mode, right? That was one. Go into admin mode. So I did that. So I got like 20 suggestions. Now, I don't know. And of course, I have everyone yelling that they know what they're talking about. We have one person, I'm a guy, I work on PCs all day. I'm a network guy. Listen to me. Another person, I build PCs. I'm a hobbyist. I know what I'm talking about. Listen to me. Other person, I went online. I went to Google and I Googled it and here's what it said. So listen to me. And I'm like, oh my God. It's kind of like too many cooks in the kitchen, right? Too many cooks in the kitchen. Everyone's saying one thing. This is how you do it. But no one had a definitive answer as to what was really even going on. Like today, here, let me tell you what happened. And then we'll see if we figured out what actually went wrong. So went into admin mode, restarted the PC. I think I deleted one of the things to get it to reconfigure. That didn't work. Manually downloaded the BIOS off the website, put it on a thumb drive, put it in, installed. That didn't work. And then finally, after I had already done all of that, I completely restarted the PC, the router, and the modem. And after having done all of that, it finally worked. Okay? So the question is, what actually fixed it? I don't know. Maybe you guys would know. So, you know, I was freaking out. Like, one thing I know I did wrong. I was yelling at people. I'm like, how could I be on streaming with you right now, okay? But you're going to tell me it's my modem or my router that's wrong. The modem and router work right now. I'm on the internet streaming with you guys. If you think logically common sense, that makes sense. But apparently, you know, modern technology, this shit, is not common sense. because it very well could have been that literally just restarting the router and modem fixed it. But why would that have been? It doesn't even make any fucking sense. I was on the internet on this PC streaming. So how did it get that one on? What the fuck, right? Anyway, I apologize because I know I was mean to certain people, and I shouldn't be like that. I was so stressed out because here I am on a stream with 1,000 people. All people want to see me do is get this thing working and play Street Fighter. That's it. And I'm like, it seems like this PC wanted to do every possible thing to hinder me from doing that after we had waited all day for it to arrive. You know what I'm saying? So again, my fault, mea culpa, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have got upset like I did. I shouldn't have yelled at people. If anyone particularly is looking for an apology, I apologize because I don't even know if anyone's here who was here last night, but I know that I yelled at people and I shouldn't have done that, okay? I was very, very stressed, and I wanted to get this thing working for you guys, and it's my fault that I got that upset, okay? Now, after we get the internet fixed, on to the next problem. I need to do all the Windows updates. So as we were doing all the Windows updates, okay, then I'm trying to log into Steam, all right, so that I can buy Street Fighter 6 and the Season 2 pass and all of that. And I am such a complete idiot, all right? This is 1,000,000% on me. I'm sitting here, and I can't log into Steam. So I said, I'll change my password. So I changed my password. I go to log in. It still says everything's wrong. So how could it be wrong? I just changed the password. Is someone messing with me? Does someone have access to my account? What's going on here, right? So I start freaking out, and I'm yelling again, and I'm ranting, and I'm screaming. And then someone in chat, after like 20, 30 minutes of this, someone in chat says, wait a minute, Phil. Are you trying to log into Steam with your actual ID, or are you trying to log in with your email address? And I looked, and I said, oh, no. And at that moment, here he is. Most Tasteless in chat says, the king has been thoroughly felted and humbled tonight. I said, that is the best way to describe it. I was so exposed for being a fucking idiot dunderhead moron. I've been trying to log into Steam for like 35 minutes using my email address instead of the account name. And I was like, oh my God, I can't believe how dumb I am. I mean, there is no way I can spin that one as in any kind of recovery. I'm just stupid. I didn't read that it said log in with your ID, not an email address. Okay? So finally, after being humbled and felted thoroughly, I mean, I got a rash on my ass from it. The felt destroyed my butt cheeks. Okay? I logged into Steam. I got the game. Well, actually, I got the games from Green Man Gaming because they were cheaper to get through Green Man Gaming. So I got them, I installed, and then we went and we tweaked a whole bunch of different settings in Street Fighter 6. And at first, when I went to play, people were like, turn the VSync off. I was like, oh, why? And they were like, you don't need it. You're on PC. You know, VSync's for if you're going to have like screen tearing, if you don't have a good enough hardware, you shouldn't have that. Your PC's a beast. So I turned off the VSync and everything. I did notice a little bit of issues with the graphics, but I think people were saying that's because I didn't compile my shaders because I didn't even know how to do that. But when I booted it up and went to play, I only played for like 15 minutes, okay? I go online and I'm playing people. Now, of course, these are gold ranked people because I have 0 points, right? I was perfect parrying like crazy. It wasn't like, oh, good perfect parry. It was like perfect parry, perfect parry, perfect parry, perfect parry, perfect parry. I don't know. Is it the version? Is it now? I have no input delay, and I'm literally perfect parrying all the time. Is that what it was? Because if you just watch the 15 minutes, you're going to be like, what the hell? Like, how did he perfect parry so many times? I don't know. And I'm thinking in my head, it might be because now I have the optimal version. I have no delay. So I can actually react instantly to what people are doing, and I'm getting perfect parries left and right. Okay? So I guess we'll see. Or see, someone said maybe Fed Roger, it's easier to read noobs. You could be right. It could be that it's just easier to read those people. All right? You're absolutely right. So let's see what happens as we play today. I think we have everything optimized now. By the way, I went in there this morning. I turned off all pop-ups, so no idiots can't mass message me with pop-ups. None of them will show up on the screen. And I haven't said that again. You know, the input delay is removed. VSync off, all the other things on high, 1080p resolution, 120 hertz, 60 frames. So this is the optimal way I can run it on my PC. Now listen, when I play other games, I will absolutely attempt to play them at a better quality. In fact, someone contacted me and said, Phil, just so you know, your PC and your TV have the capability of doing 4K at 60 frames per second. So you're going to want to get HDMI cables that will work to do that. And I said, oh, that's a good point. If I want to get the best quality on my end, I have to buy the better cables. I don't have them. I have older cables, right? So I went right on Amazon and I bought 2 upgraded HDMI cables that are coming tomorrow. And I'm going to use those moving forward with the PC. So whenever I play a new game, I should be able to do 4K 60 frames. If the game can do it and if the PC can handle it, which it might. You know, we got all games coming up like Black Myth Wukong, Star Wars Outlaws, the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 beta, all within this month that we're going to be able to be testing around with, and it's going to be pretty exciting, okay? So, yeah, I hope for the best. I hope that everything works really well, and we'll see. Now, what we should do, because I'm going to do some shout-outs, and I appreciate you guys being here and already contributing and stuff, okay? Okay, Gasper's kneading my leg. So here's the schedule. Today, this entire stream is me playing Street Fighter 6 on the new PC, getting used to it, doing the ranked placements with multiple characters. I feel like I'm probably going to do Honda, Dalsim, and Bison at the least, and see how I do with each character, and go from there, okay? But that's the whole stream, and this stream will run to around 4 p.m. Pacific time. So that's it. Now, I'm not doing a late stream tonight. Why? Because I'm going to appear on the Kino Casino show over on Kick. And I'm hoping for the best because we have not tested anything early. So I have no idea. You know, the way that they run their show is completely different from any way that I've ever done anything before. So I have no clue what's going to work or if it's going to work or anything. I might join the show and I can't hear and they can't see me and it could be a huge mess. I have no idea. But we're going to see tonight, I guess. Okay? So that's it. No late night stream tonight. I would predict we're probably going to rag on me because of my idiotic late stream last night where I was just acting like a moron, out of line. I mean, I'm okay making fun of myself. You know, when I'm out of line, you know, I call myself out on it, right? So that's tonight. If you wish to watch it live, it's Kino Casino over on Kick, okay? And I believe that they archive it every night when it's done, but in addition to that, they do clips that they put on YouTube. There's a YouTube channel called Kino Casino Clips that they do. So you can check that out as well, but usually they take a couple days to get those clips put together. All right. So that's tonight. No stream for me. I'll be on their show. That's it. That's my late night stream. Okay. Now tomorrow we are completely open in what we want to do. All right. What I'm thinking is perhaps we want to get the Xbox app on the PC and maybe download and play a few games and see what they look like. Because I have a Ultimate Game Pass. So I have access to all those games from Game Pass. So we can actually see what certain games look like on PC, right? There could be amazing looking games on PC. I don't know. I would like your recommendations, okay? What I was thinking is that what it would be. Like it will be a exploration stream of me checking out different games on the PC and how they run. You know, I own a bunch of games that we could check out, Visage and stuff like that. But there's other games on Game Pass that we could test out as well. Okay. Excuse me. So that's tomorrow's day stream. Now tomorrow night I have scheduled Stardew Valley. Now we don't have to do Stardew Valley tomorrow night if you don't want to, or we can. I mean, with this new PC, we have so many options now, right? So we could do Stardew, or we could skip Stardew and do something different. I'd like to leave it open, but either way, I think it's going to be a great day of all PC gaming tomorrow. And then I'm actually here on Thursday as well. And I think Thursday I would like to take a break from the PC stuff and do Nintendo World Championships for one stream. But then Thursday night, we'll also do PC stuff, likely Street Fighter 6 again. Because remember, I'm not here Friday. Friday's my day off this week. So there's no Friday night fights this week. Okay? Now, one other thing. This is my only stream of the day. So please, if you like my content, if you're enjoying yourself, if you want to see me do well in Street Fighter, if that's what you're here for, thank you. Please support the stream. Because I'm only doing one stream. It would be great if we could at least hit the tier 1 tips goal, or we could do better. If we do better, that's great. It's as if I streamed twice, right? But I'm doing something different. I'm going outside of my comfort zone later tonight to appear on the show. I hope it goes well, obviously. I hope it's entertaining. I hope that their audience likes it. I hope that maybe you guys like it. We're going to see tonight something different that I never, ever do. And we're going to test the waters. Like I said, I'm going to dip my toe into the lake and see what the temperature's like. Okay? Fair enough? Their full shows are up on Kick for 30 days, then they remove them. Oh, okay. See, I don't know how Kick works. So that's why they have the Clips channel. Because they want to highlight the best parts. I see. That makes a lot of sense. That is right, Lady Charisma. She says, with Steam, you get 2 hours of gameplay with any game and in a return window, and then you can try in a game and return it. You're right, but at the same time, you do have to buy the games up front. It's not like one day I can play for 8 hours and play 4 different games that are each $60, $70 each. I don't have all that money to dump. You know what I'm saying? But I understand what you're saying. You know, a little indie game, you want to test it. I can get it, play it. If I don't like it, refund it. Fair enough. Okay. So. What just happened? I think my PC goes idle, which I didn't even realize. It just went idle, and my TV turned off. But I don't want that. What would that be in power management settings? Probably power management settings, right? I got to definitely fix that. I don't want to ever go into power save mode. Let's see. Power. Here it is. Power management. Screen and... Oh, power mode balanced? No. Best performance. That's what I need. Best performance power mode. Yes. Do not ever turn off my screen. Do not ever put the device to sleep. There we go. I hate that. Good. I got all that stuff done. So never, never best performance. Yes. Can you imagine this thing with the power management in the middle of a Street Fighter match? Oh, let's cut the power. See how it goes. Wow. Anyway, good stuff. All right. So, I think I've literally covered all the topics I want to cover today. So, yeah, see, I am off center. The camera is ever so slightly off center. Let me fix that. Because I messed with it yesterday and then it didn't. This camera is so odd. It auto adjusts even when you turn it. So it tries to auto center and it's like very close, but slightly off. Like that. Is that centered? Let's test. Yeah, see, that looks a little better, right? Yeah. Now I'm centered. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Ooh, excuse me. And I'm sorry, guys. This cold has the most annoying lingering symptoms ever. I'm still got the drip, and I still got the gunk in my throat. And it's like, dude, this is ridiculous. I've been sick for over a week. Are the symptoms ever going to go away? I don't have a headache. I don't feel, tired. Everything is gone, but the symptoms persist. It's so stupid. All right. Thank you, Cracker Jacks. Good luck on the Kino show tonight. I appreciate that. All right. Let's do some shout-outs. Okay? So, Punk Pina became a member this morning. Thank you, Punk Pina. Jose Martinez did a super chat. Says, how are you? Long time no see. Well, Jose, we're about to see how the new PC goes. So thank you for that. And then Jose became a member. Thank you, Jose. Folivora with a membership this morning. Thank you, Folivora. I appreciate that. And Big Boss did a super chat. Are you going to go on the casino tonight, King? Yes, as I've already stated, I will be on the show tonight. That's why there's no late stream for me tonight. So again, it would be great if this stream could go well for me, since I'm not doing a night stream, to be on their show. Okay? Okay. And that's it. No tips have come in as of now. So again, guys, if you like the content, please support it. I think what we'll do, I think we should just end the show now. I think we should end the podcast, get set up, and do some Street Fighter. What do you think? What do you guys think? Should we just jump right in? Alt plus F4 is generally only used if an app is crashing. Well, I know with Street Fighter, you got to go to a menu. I found the menu. The menu is like a hidden menu to close the game. I did find it. All right, let's end it. Thank you guys for being here for the Abridged show. Please support the stream today. Let's do it. Let's jump in Street Fighter. Tomorrow, I'll tell you not only all about how Street Fighter went today, but also about how Kino Casino went. So tomorrow should be an eventful show. See you tomorrow.